we're gonna learn the entire process of how I made this video possible.
When your profile looks like this, I know you want to make
It was all edited on CapCut, so I'll be showing you guys how to edit on CapCut as well. The 5 things that we're gonna learn are engaging captions, overlays, animations, sound effects, and keyframes. These 5 things are essential to make engaging short form videos. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. We're gonna be starting off with the captions. So I'm gonna open up the CapCut app. I'm gonna start a new project. And I'm just gonna import the original footage that we're going to edit. So there it is. Let's just play it real quick.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social media, so I'm going to give you the exact steps on how to create a credible profile so you can convert those ads at a much higher percentage.
Cool. So I usually like to just delete that CapCut ending. It's not necessary. And then to add our captions, we're actually going to go look at the toggles at the bottom and see where it says text. We're going to click that, click on auto captions, and then click generate. So it's automatically generating our captions. That saves us a ton of time and just makes everything so much simpler. Cool. Now that it's done, I'm just going to drag over the captions towards my neck. That's a good placement. And I don't like the font, and I don't like that it has a bunch of words on the screen because you don't want your viewer to be reading like a whole paragraph. So click where it says style, and we're going to see this templates page. We're actually going to scroll down, and I'm just going to pick a free one. Let's see. We're actually going to use the quick brown fox.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this?
Yeah, that looks good because it's pretty simple and it shows all the words pretty clearly. The only thing is I don't like the font, so we're actually going to go to where it says fonts. Click that, and I'm just going to add the steady font. I know this is only for the paid CapCut version, but there's a ton of free ones that you can choose from. I just like the steady one. So we're going to click check, and I'm just going to scale it down in size a bit. There you go, that looks good. And we're just going to go ahead and play it back and see what that looks like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social.
Yeah, that looks good. So the captions are engaging. So yeah, we've already added some engaging captions. But if you remember in the edited video, I have a run ads above my head. So we're just going to add that real quick. So we're just going to click on text. Click on add text this time. And we're just going to do all caps run. And place it above my head and scale it up a bit. And then we're going to click on the run text, and we're going to actually go to the bottom toggles and slide till you see duplicate. Click duplicate, slide back to where it says style, click on the text, and we're actually going to do all caps ads. Just drag it down below here. The plain white looks a little too basic, so we're just going to fix that. We're going to start off with run, so we're going to click on run, click on style, and we're actually going to give it a stroke. So we're just going to click on black. There you go. It has a black stroke. And we're going to give it some shadow to make it pop. So click shadow and then click black. There you go. That looks really, really good. So we're just going to do the same thing for ads. Click ads, click style, click stroke, black, click shadow, black. And actually we're going to change the color of the text. So we're going to click on text, slide over to where the blue, because I want to click the blue one here. There you go. And actually I'm going to make it bold, so slide the toggles over to where it says bold italic and then click the B. There you go, just like that. And then we're actually going to just click on run and just trim it to where it says why would you run ads? Why would you
run ads?
There you go.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like?
And then we're gonna trim it here, and then we're gonna do the same thing for ads. So trim it the same size as the run. There you go.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like?
Cool. Now we're just gonna add some animations to the run ads on top of my head. So click on run. At the bottom toggles, you can slide to where it says animations. Click on animations. And for the in animation, we're actually gonna do a slide to the right. So let's find that. There you go. Slide right.
Run
And then we're going to do a slide left for the ads. So we're going to click on ads, click on animations. I'm going to scroll down to where we see slide left. There it
run
is. Let's see how that looks like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know.
And then it actually abruptly just disappears, and I don't like that. I want everything to be as smooth as possible. So we're gonna actually have an animation for that, for the out part. So we're gonna click on run, click on animations, and we're gonna click on out. And we're gonna do a
Looks like.
slide to the left. That looks cool. I'm gonna do the same thing for ads, animations, out. I'm gonna do
Looks like.
cool. So now let's play it back and see what that looks like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social
Yes, that
media.
looks smooth. So now that we've added our captions, next step we want to do is to start adding some overlays. The first overlay that I'm gonna do is actually add a picture of a red restriction sign so I can put it over the run ads so that we make it clear that I don't want to run ads. So we're gonna leave the CapCut app, go onto Safari. Looks like I've already searched it up here. We're just gonna search up red restriction logo, and the first one should be good. So I'm gonna hold on top of it and just save it to photos. So I'm gonna go back into the CapCut app and then click on this arrow here, and then we're actually gonna click on the bottom toggle where it says overlay, add overlay, and we're actually gonna click on where it says photos. Our photo should be saved there, so we're gonna click that and add it. The only thing is it has that white background, which I don't like, so we're actually gonna remove it. And this is how. At the bottom toggles, we're gonna slide to where it says remove G, which means remove background. We're gonna click on custom removal. And if you don't have the paid version right now, you can just use the brush. Well, you're gonna have to be extremely careful and accurate. But to save time, we're just going to use the Quick Brush Pro. And there you go. It highlighted everything and it was pretty fast. Now we're just gonna trim it to where it says run ads. Maybe a little bit before. I'm gonna trim this last part here. And we're gonna move it up on top to where it says run ads.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this?
So now there's a problem here.
Why?
I want the red restriction sign to be on top of the lettering, not behind it. So what we're gonna do is actually just delete this, and we're just gonna export this footage. Okay, once it's done, we're gonna click on new project, and the video that we just exported, we're gonna import into a new project. And we're going to add the overlay. So go back into photos, click this again. Make sure to remove the background, custom removal. Let me do this real quick, just highlight whatever we need. There it is. Trim it to where we want it to be. And drag it over on top of the run ads. That looks good.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this?
Cool. Part of the red restriction sign is actually covering my forehead or like my head. So to fix that, we're actually going to click the original video and we're actually going to slide to where it says duplicate. There it is. Click duplicate and we're going to click on overlay. So click the bottom toggles and click overlay. We're just going to drag it over to the beginning so that we match up with our original video. Cool. So we're going to click on our overlay again, and we're going to look at the bottom toggles, and this time we're going to click on remove BG, remove background. And we're going to click on auto removal because it's going to be a lot more easier. It's just going to remove our background. It's going to leave our face and head. Cool. So now let's play that and see what that looks like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this?
There you go. The red restriction sign is actually over the text and it's behind my head. So that looks awesome. The only thing is it's missing some animation. So we're just going to add that real quick. Click on the red restriction sign. Click on animations. And we're gonna do a slide up for the in animation. There it is.
Let's
see what that looks like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this?
And then we're gonna add a out animation. So we're gonna click on the overlay again, click animations, and go to out this time. And we're gonna do a slide up.
Profile.
And let's see what that looks like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this?
So it does leave a little bit early, so maybe we could extend this a little later. So drag it over here. And let's see what that looks like now.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money.
That looks dope. So we've just added our first overlay. We're actually gonna add another overlay, but this one is different. So we're actually gonna go onto our Instagram app, and we're actually gonna take a screenshot of a bad profile since that's what we're talking about. So I found this page here. It looks like they have a pretty bad profile. So I'm just gonna screenshot it. There we go. And I'm gonna open up CapCut again, and we're gonna add an overlay again. So, and this time we're gonna go to photos, and our screenshot should be there. There you go. And we're actually just gonna crop it a little bit. So we're gonna go at the bottom toggles and slide to where it says transform and crop. And we're gonna crop this area here and a little bit of the down area. So we don't want to show too much of that. Click check. There we go. And the thing is, it's covering our face. So to fix that, we're going to click on the overlay again. I'm gonna look at the bottom toggles and slide to where it says layers. And we're gonna click on, so it's currently at 2, we're gonna click on 1. There you go, now it's behind our head. But now we're gonna drag it to where we need it to pop up. So let's see. Like this.
Profile looks like this.
So right about here. And we're actually gonna add a animation to make it slide up. So we're gonna click on the overlay, click on animations. We're just gonna find the slide up animation. There it is. Now let's play that back and see what that looks like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on.
It's a little late, so we're gonna drag it over a little bit earlier. Let's see what that looks like now.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you.
Cool. That looks good. Maybe we can make it a little bit faster. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. So see the blue line here. We're just gonna drag it to where it says 0.3.
Like.
There we go. And I actually don't like how it has sharp corners. So to make it round corners, we're actually gonna look at the bottom toggle and slide to where it says mask. There it is. Click on rectangle, and these arrows to the side, we're just gonna drag them over to where we meet the border of the screenshot. There it is. And then the top arrow, we're gonna drag over to where we meet the border again. There it is. And then we're gonna click on adjust. And then we're gonna click on round corners. And we're just gonna put it at 15. Should be good there. And there you go. Now we have round corners. Now let's play that back and see what it's looking like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on.
Alright, now we'll just trim it to where we don't need it. So we're actually gonna add a animation for the out so that it looks even cleaner.
I know.
Cool. So let's play that back.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social media, so.
That looks dope. Now the only thing is I want to show more of the profile so that you can actually see that it's a bad profile. Because right now you could only see like the caption or like the top of the profile. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna introduce keyframes. So we're gonna click on our overlay here, not the original video, the overlay video, and we're gonna slide a little bit before the pop-up comes up, and we're just gonna click the diamond button right next to the undo button. So it's a diamond shaped button and it has a plus to the left of it. We're gonna click that, and as you can see, it added a blue diamond here. That is called a keyframe. And we're just gonna drag over a little bit to the right and add another keyframe. So there it is. And while our cursor is still on top of this second keyframe, we're just going to drag the overlaid video a little bit down. There we go. And so to demonstrate what that does now, we're just gonna play back the video so you guys can see.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know
There you go. And now
you want to make money on social.
so now it looks awkward because I have like, it looks like this. So to fix that, we're gonna use the keyframes to fix this. So we're just gonna go back here, add a keyframe around right here, and then scroll to the right a little bit, and then add another keyframe. And now that we're on top of this second keyframe, we're just gonna click our overlay and drag it over to our original point. There you go. So now let's play back the video.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social media, so I'm gonna give you the exact steps on how to.
That is clean. So that is what you can do with keyframes, and it doesn't have to be a overlay like what I have now. It can be a video, it can be text, it can be an image. Keyframes, you can really play around a lot. So to make your keyframes do smoother movements, you can actually place your cursor on top of one of the keyframes in the beginning here. And you can see right beside the keyframe, there's like a graph. We're gonna click that and we're just gonna see the options here. It says ease in 2, ease in 3, ease out, ease out. So right now we're gonna be like easing in. So we're just gonna click on ease 2 and see what that looks like.
Profile looks like this. I know you want to make.
So it does make it, it's barely noticeable, but it does make the movement a little bit smoother. That's just an extra tip if you want. But yeah, that's how we use keyframes. So the next thing we have to do is actually introduce sound effects. This is the last thing, I promise, and we'll be done from here. I hope you guys are learning. And if you do have any additional questions, just feel free to hit me up. I'm always going to be available to answer your questions. So to add some sound effects, it's pretty simple. Let's just identify where we want to add the keyframe first of all.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this?
So when I say this, I want to add the like a whoosh sound effect. So we're just gonna leave CapCut and we're gonna hop onto YouTube and search whoosh sound effect. So we're just gonna click on this first one here. Cool. I like the sound of that. So what we're gonna do is actually screen record the sound. So screen record and just play the sound. Okay, cool. And then stop the screen record. And then once it saves to your gallery, we're gonna go back into CapCut and we're just gonna add we're gonna look at the bottom toggles here. We're gonna click on audio. We're gonna click on extract. And we're gonna your screen recording should be here. So we're just gonna click on the screen recording and extract and add audio. And there it is. So we're just gonna play it.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this?
And we're just gonna drag it to where it needs to be. So we're just gonna play that now.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social media, so I'm gonna give you the exact steps.
So yeah, that's how we add sound effects, or that's how I add it at least. And let's see what else can we add.
I know you want to make money on social media, so
I know you want to make money on social media. That is a great opportunity to add like some overlay of like some cash, behind my head. So let's do that. We're gonna leave the CapCut app. I'm gonna go onto YouTube. We're just gonna search up money green screen. Money green screen. And I'm actually going to click on this one. Looks pretty dope right here. Yeah, I like these effects. So I'm just gonna go ahead and screen record the part that I like. And then once it's done, I'm gonna save it to my gallery. And then we're gonna go back into CapCut and we're gonna click on the bottom toggles where it says overlay, add overlay. And our screen recording should be here. There it is. Add. I'm gonna just twist it and make it fill the entire screen as is. And then we don't need the entire footage, so I'm just gonna crop it to here and delete the rest. And it's actually covering up the entire screen, which I do want it to, but I want my head and my body to still be in front of the money. So what we're gonna do is click on the overlay, and at the bottom toggles, we're gonna scroll to the right to where we see layers. And we're actually gonna click on number 1, and there you go. Now it's behind our head. So we're just gonna go back and play and see what that looks like.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social media, so I'm gonna give you the exact.
Cool. And it actually still has the sound from the YouTube. So we're gonna click on the overlay, click volume. I'm just gonna put it to 0.
Make money on.
And actually, we're gonna use keyframes again, but this time we're gonna use it to make a animation. So add a keyframe, and we're actually gonna make the starting point all the way up here. We're just gonna slide to the right, add another keyframe, and we're gonna slide the money down here. And then we're gonna do an outro. So we're gonna go to towards the end, add a keyframe, and then add a second keyframe at the very end. There you go. And now that we're on top of the last keyframe, we're gonna just slide this all the way down, and you'll see what that looks like right now.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social media, so I'm gonna give you the exact steps on how to create a credible.
Now the only thing is we could add like a cash register sound effect. So we're gonna leave CapCut and go onto YouTube, search cash register sound effect, and we're just gonna screen record this one right here. So once it's saved to your gallery, we're gonna go back into CapCut and click on audio, click on extract, and your screen recording should be there. So we're gonna extract the audio from that screen recording. So extract and add audio. And we're just gonna drag it to where we see it match the right place. So let's play that.
Why would you run ads when your profile looks like this? I know you want to make money on social media, so I'm gonna give you the exact steps on how to create a credible profile so you can convert those.
That looks dope, man. So I've just showed you guys everything that you need to edit short form content videos. I've showed you guys how to add captions. I've showed you guys how to add some animations and overlays. I've showed you guys how to add keyframes and sound effects. I'll see you guys on the next video.